do you want to tell us a little bit about what you experienced so far?
I'm actually amazed, at the capacity and the possibility of what can happen, with this space. I think we have to look at promoting this extensively in London, in Nigeria, to actually get Nigerians to travel in for this event. This is a fantastic venue. It's the Alliance Park, is it?
Yes, Alliance Park, yes.
And it's just incredible. Indoors, about 1,000 people, or
Right.
even over in terms of capacity.
Right.
And we're looking at sporting events, entertainment, food, fashion, all the beautiful things, that make us unique. So, yes, this is the place to be in August. So watch out for it.
Thank you.
My name is Aisha Janki Akinola, and I'm proudly Nigerian. Can you make some noise, the Nigerians out there? We are proudly Nigerian.
Good afternoon. My name is Councillor Ernest Ezadri, and the Mayor of London Borough of Brent. Thank you very much for the invitation to be here today. Looking around today, you see the amazing work the organizers, they've done a great job. Bringing people together is not easy thing at all, especially during holidays. Look at the crowd here. Look at Nigerians here. Look at our friends here. It's something to give God glory. I will also start by saying special thanks to Bimbola, who sent the invitation to me. The entire organizers, you've had a sleepless night and day to make this a reality. Thank you very much. Mr. Mayor from Harrow. Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Mayoress. You're welcome. I will also not forget to mention the businesses. There are so many businesses in the hallway who have possibly put a lot of effort to support this event. Thank you very much. And it's very important to mention that 8 years of organizing this event, Nigerian Schools Foundation UK. 8 years is not 8 days. So let's give them a big round of applause. And I also want to make sure that we all of us will support them so that we sustain this great effort. If you don't know what to do, let's contact the organizers and make sure we all chip in. Finally, I will congratulate them again for their good work. And I will personally want to get other Nigerians in UK to make sure we support the great job you're doing. Thank you very much, the organizers. Thank you everyone who is here for this event.
Thank you.
I'm writing this poem as a means of women empowerment in a way, but also I just want to tell every black, beautiful, excellent woman out there that you are enough. That there's no one in this world that can ever be just as perfect as you are, because you have been beautifully and wonderfully made. You get me? Okay. So like I said, an African woman, okay? Back in those days, when I lived in pain, the pain from listening to what people say about the African woman. I'm tired of listening to all of those. I'm tired of their ignorant judgments about who I am. I'm tired of them looking at me with pity. And so, I stand strong and bold. And I bring the news to young and old. See, an African woman is not pitiable. Neither does she need your life. She says she is satisfied with the way that she is. A black woman is courageous and caring. She is never, ever tired of struggle. See, she's not afraid, neither is she scared of failure. She is proud. She is proud when she wears the hijab. She is proud when she carries her large afro. She is proud of her African music, her African art, and her African dance, guys, the dance. She is proud of the history and the culture of her people. She is black without apology. You know why? Because she is the flower on earth that grows unwatered. She will never ever let your opinion be her destiny. She will be herself and free, or rather die in attempt. Because she is a diamond, unbreakable and precious. Because she is made out of the strength of 10,000 moons. Because she is black excellence. Thank you.
quite very tall, so you can't miss it. Is the Nigeria West Brom soccer star. Could you give him a round of applause? He played for UK, he played for many other clubs in Nigeria, the under 20. Shemi Ajayi, you're welcome. Thank you very much for coming to the NSF 8th Sports Family Holiday. What's your highlight so far of the event?
Everyone's been really welcoming. I've enjoyed the excitement the kids have had when they see me, and it's really nice to be able to put smiles on people's faces.
Thank you very much. The NSF introduced the women's football this year, and because of the hype that the women's football are getting now, what's your view about the women's football?
No, it's really good. The women's football is starting to take off, and it's been long overdue. There are many talented women, and they should be able to have the same opportunities as men when it comes to football. So I'm really happy that they've been given an opportunity to show their talents.
Okay, and last but not the least, what I wanted to ask you is regarding the ninth crime. What's your view about that?
Yeah, the lab crime recently has been really bad. I think it's down to quite a few things, but mainly I think kids need to be putting their energy into more positive things such as sports, music, studies, and also religion as well. I think religion plays a massive part. It teaches kids good morals, right and wrong. And if they're being led astray by bad influences, they can always go back to the Bible and Christianity and become good in the end.
Thank you very much. I wish my son was here. We are not taking it. Thank you very much. I'm here with Akala, the BAFTA and MOBA Award winner, hip-hop artist, a writer, a poet, and historian. Welcome to the 8th NSF Annual Sports and Family Fun Day. You're very welcome.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for the invite. It's a beautiful day. The weather's great. You know, everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. So I'm really, really honoured to be here.
Thank you. Is this your first time at this NSF event?
Yeah, my first time. I've been invited for a couple of years now, but the dates haven't worked and I haven't been able to come. And so this is the first year I've actually made it now.
Okay. We all know you're a busy man. So what are your thoughts of the event so far?
It's just really, really beautiful to see. I was lucky, so myself, I know this is a collection of schools back in Nigeria who meet here, but you know, it reminds me myself, I went to a Pan-African Saturday school as a child where parents from different parts of the African diaspora, some South African, some Ghanaian, some Jamaican, some Nigerian, came together and set up special Saturday schools. So I'm very much a product of that kind of community self-education tradition. I've always been very pro-education, pro-school, actively, even in my music. You know, I try to promote the idea that, you know, schoolwork is very, very important, and I'm not shy about that. So it's beautiful to see just families anyway having a good time.
Yeah.
But you know, for it being around the subject of schools and schooling is an issue close to my heart.
Thank you. Akala, you're very quite vocal on a number of social issues, particularly the knife crime. What advice would you give to the youth in maybe a solution, how to avoid this? Please let us know.
Well, I think one of the things that's fascinating to think about is as many problems as, say, Nigeria has. This is not one of the problems they have in Nigeria. You might have the area boys, you know, there's organized crime, but you don't have teenage school children in Lagos cutting each other up over which area of Lagos they come from. The murder rate in Ghana is lower than the murder rate in Belgium. And if we think about the poverty difference between Belgium and Ghana, etc., so actually many African societies, for all of the other problems and issues and political challenges and everything else they're facing, this is not one of the particular, other with the exception of South Africa. So traditional African values in terms of family, in terms of things like, you know, it takes a village to raise a child, this kind of mentality, or Ubuntu as they call it in Swahili, I am because we are, because we are not who I am. This sort of what we're seeing here today, sort of love among communities is very, very important. But you know, there are deeper issues for a lot of the young people involved, and that's the point I keep making. It's not random. It's not children on their way to... the children who are killed might be random, because wrong place, wrong time. But the children doing the killing, whether it's white boys in Glasgow, or in Belfast, or Italian boys in Naples, or black boys in London, almost invariably have very particular sets of life experiences. That doesn't excuse them, doesn't make it okay, but as the press keeps pretending there's a general black problem, that is one of the ways of making sure the problem doesn't get solved, because resources get misallocated. Black university students are not going to kill anyone again this year. Black doctors are not going to kill anyone again this year. Neither are school teachers, neither are people who are generally employed, neither are professional football players. It's really only a very kind of small demographic of people with a very particular set of life experiences. And so resources need to be allocated to that group as early as possible to divert people away from that type of behavior. It's not as simple as saying, don't do. It's much, the issues are much deeper than that. And education, employment, counselling, family assistance, all of those kinds of things are much more effective strategies and modes for violence reduction than a lot of the stuff that's currently being trotted out. One thing I also keep pointing out is that British, Ghanaian and Nigerian boys in particular are performing much better at school and are much more likely to go to university than English-born children of the same economic level. And this is not a stereotype that's caught on, which is fascinating, you know. And so it's also remembering that, like you see at an event like this today, if you showed this on social media or on the news or whatever, you say, wow. Even lots of black people, oh my God, I didn't realize, you know, black people in England are renting out a big fancy stadium to celebrate their schoolwork, and there's corporations sponsoring, and everyone's dressed nice, and everyone's having a good day, there's not going to be any trouble, no one's screwing anyone, there's not, oh, black people actually like each other in most contexts, yeah? And so I think that it's important to change the image and the narrative and not give the tiny percentage of the community that has a very specific set of problems all of the attention, because actually that isn't the norm. That behavior is very exceptional in the wider context.
Thank you. And last but not the least, how do you continue to stay relevant?
For me, in terms of staying relevant, it's just being myself. I think there are certain issues that will eternally, or certain themes that will eternally be with us as human beings. Love, poverty, anger, greed, war, injustice, big themes that art tries to tackle and deal with. And I think so I try and deal with those big eternal human themes, and in that way, you could say or talk about something today, whether it's in a song or in a book, it will still be relevant hopefully 20, 30, 40, 100 years from now, but we'll see. Thank you very much.
inshallah, forget, show me how you. We jump it, pop the party, Faji. I need music on that. I'm the foreign, shorty, I'm ballin', just my lesson. I think it's a special blessing. Just dancing, hey! Take my hand, follow me. Yeah, YD. Yeah! Kill him in a heartbeat, run up on a track beat, even on a rap beat, way up the whole beat, work like an athlete, work, yeah. Just work like an athlete, work, yeah. Just work like an athlete, work, work like an athlete, work. Yo, I said, Checo Chabo, shoot on my Checo, call it, what? Checo Chabo, shoot on my Checo, call it, shoot on Checo Chabo. Let's go, yeah. Santa, go, hey, trouble, what you don't know. Let me see you what you get. Because party, oti pere, go party, oti shelle, oti gone, we never go stop. We proceed to make it hot. Come on, the club, rock, kissing on my Checo Cole. You catch on my Checo Cole, VI, my Checo Cole, my Checo Cole, Ijebu, my Checo Cole, Surulere, Magodo. Yeah, my Checo Cole, my Checo Cole, yeah, my Checo Cole, my Checo Cole, yeah, my Checo Cole, my Checo Cole, ooh, he gave a super, whoa, out of control. Checo Chabo, sorrow, my Checo Cole, hey, Checo Chabo, shoot on my Checo Cole, shoot on Checo Chabo. Yeah, my Checo Cole, my Checo Cole, yeah, my Checo Cole, my Checo Cole, yeah, my Checo Cole, my Checo Cole, yo, he never super, whoa, out of control. Checo Chabo, super, my Checo Cole, Checo Chabo, super, my Checo Cole, super, Checo Chabo.
Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? Everyone good? A bit more noise, bit more noise. Is everyone good? Eshagani, thank you. Alright, cool. I'll go by the name of Enigma, otherwise known as Mr. R, yeah. Can I get an R, yeah? Energy. Alright, cool. My first song is called Up and Down. It's a very simple one. When I say up and down, I need you to say it round and round. Very simple, very easy. Up and down. Let me hear. Yeah. One more time. When I say up and down, I'll point to you. You say round and round, yeah? Up and down. 2, 3. Yeah, brilliant. Let's play it. Yeah. They're gonna be Mr. R, yeah. Listen, yo. Yeah. Your time. It's coming. Now. Up and down. Round and round. Yeah, I spin you go. You know this sound. And again. Up and down. Round and round. I spin you go. You know this sound. Yeah, up and down. Yeah. Yeah, I spin you go. Don't turn around. Up and down. Yeah. I spin you go. Don't turn around. Yo, half corner, half Niger. It's a Nick, let me remind you. Catch me all over the web like a spider. Tell JDZ I spit fire. Yo, fly, go, baby, come fly with me. Jump on my wave, go ride with me. I ain't tryna be a player, but you probably see 3 in the bed and 2 girls come die with me. Cause I've been turning tables since that high. 11 months now, that guy. I can split these rappers to the that high. But I don't wanna be that guy. Listen, as I did a quick shocky in the DM. You guys are all past key CMs. And I ain't talking wrestling, but I be doing big shows that everybody wants to be in. Yeah, I didn't wanna say this, but certain man is still lost in the matrix. You soon get into your plan, gets faded. You try to be a type, but you get faded. Yeah, it's soon enough, you will see I'm different. Agnostic, it's some true religion. Mom said she wants change in the rap scene, so I stepped in like calm. You will see the difference when you see these things. Speakers are allowed. I'm trying to make my grandma and my grandma so proud. I'm trying to see my aunties and my uncles in the crowd. Good vibes, only no haters allowed. Consistency is key, I try the best that I can. I ain't 50 Cent, but she knows I'm the man. Listen, yeah, I need energy, one more time. Up and down. Yeah, I spin you, girl. You know this song. Wait for me. Up and down. Yeah, I spin you, girl. You know this song, yeah. Yeah, I spin you, girl. You turn around. Listen, up and down. Round and round. I spin you, girl. Go turn around. Listen, yo. Every track straight fire, reppin' Niger, I smash Naira. I'm effortlessly flying, and people say I'm too laid back, but everybody loves recliners. Yeah, any genre you will see me. Reppin' Ghana, I smash cities. And people saying I came out of the blue. Then I did it one more time, up and down. Let me hear you? Yeah, I spin you, girl. You know the sound. Listen, up and down. Yeah. I spin you, girl. You know this sound, yeah, up and down. Yeah.
does female empowerment mean to you?
To me, female empowerment means a lot. It doesn't necessarily mean being equal with the men. To me, it means actually giving female the necessary tool that they need to be even possibly on the same level with men. Because coming from an African perspective, like, there are so many ways in which the women are being left behind in terms of like STEM, in terms of various aspects of life. We're being told right from a very young age to be quiet, you know, to lower down our voice, to not speak too loud, to not be manly and everything. And it has highly affected our self-esteem. So I think female empowerment means giving us the necessary tools, the necessary, the necessary things that we need to be on that level, to be on that table where the laws are being made, where things are happening, so that we can also bring our perspective. Because the way we see things is different and unique. And it would be nice to have that voice there to bring our perspective. Thank you.
I'm here with Councillor Nitin Parak. Have I called that correctly?
Correctly, yes.
The worshipful, the Mayor of Harrow.
That's right.
Welcome to the 8th NSF Annual Sports and Family Fun Day. You're very welcome.
A pleasure to be here. I really enjoyed it so far. Thank you.
Okay, so what has been your highlight so far?
In terms of today?
In terms of today?
Today, I'll just say first thing is the hospitality is out of this world. It's one of the best hospitality I've ever been. And in fact, I've got another engagement, but I said to a couple of ladies, and I would like to stay here longer because I've enjoyed it so much. Unfortunately, I'm committed to other events, so I have to go. But really, and the colorfulness, joy on people's face, dancing, it's just out of this world. I'm really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much. Tell us a little bit about the Askshaya Cultural Foundation.
Yeah. Akshay Patra is my charity for this merry year. They mainly look after the children who are at risk of starvation and also the adults, but mainly concentrating on the children, particularly during the school holiday times like now. During the school terms, quite a lot of children are, if I'm not wrong, maybe about 4 million families rely on free school meal. But when it is off term, when the schools are on holidays, quite a lot of them don't get enough food to eat. So my school supplies food to various holiday clubs, school clubs during holiday time, like now. They don't only supply just the food, they don't just want to feed the tummy, they want to give nutritious, healthy food for children to grow in with proper food rather than just filling the tummy, sometimes being obese, but that's what they do. And that's why I'm supporting them mainly for children.
Thank you very much. That's a very notable charity or project to take on. Thank you so much. And last but not the least, why this particular charity?
I think it's a $1 million question. There are so many charities who deserve the support, but I thought, because I always like children anyway, and quite often, even if these people don't realize that children are starving even in this country. So it is a way I wanted to let people know. And whenever I go to any event and when I mention about my charity, some of them are surprised that this is happening in this country. So I wanted to bring people aware of that, this is happening here and we need to do something about it. And the charity is doing a great job by supporting the children. So that's why I chose them, so that people know that they exist and there's something like that also is happening in this country. So we must take care of it.
Thank you very much, and thank you so much for taking the time to come to this event. We really appreciate the fact that you took time off, so you can go off to your next event. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure to be with you. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Welcome, Aisha Jenki Akinola, to the 8th NSF Annual Sports and Family Fun Day. You're welcome.
Thank you. It's really great to be here.
Okay, you attended Federal Government College, Sokoto, and through the school and NSF, you won the African Science Academy, ASA, in Ghana. You are a poet, writer, and advocate for female empowerment. Welcome again. What have you enjoyed so far at this event?
It has honestly been a really nice time having people who are just like me around and who have a similar story to tell, who know what it actually means to be a Nigerian and who are actually even passionate about celebrating being Nigerian, being African, being black. And I love every aspect of it, from the whole initiative about it, bringing people together, to the food, to the music, to the dance, to the dressing. Every aspect of it has been so enjoyable. And thank you so much, NSF, and everyone who has made this possible.